Okay. Limbo of the Lost, everyone. Thank you, imaginary friend, so much for redeeming this game, even though it's going to be terrible. I think it's also going to be extremely funny. This is a game that's notoriously bad. It was originally developed for the Amiga, I think, or the Atari, and it took so long to make that by the time they came to release it, like, those consoles were now obsolete. So, anyway, many years later, it eventually found a release on Windows, and oh boy, it's dated. I think it was dated when it came out, to be fair, but it's known for basically plagiarizing a bunch of other games. There are times where most of the puzzles and things are just straight up lifted from other games. There's even certain backgrounds. I think there's one background that is literally a screenshot of a different game, and they just used it. I think it was developed by a small team, though. It's like 3 different people. It wasn't in development the entire time. Yeah, that's probably not true. I think there were a lot of problems with it, but yeah, it was an Atari ST game. Anyone who saw my Atari ST stream, this is plural, will know what kind of quality to expect from that. But actually, no, it's more modern than that. Now, it doesn't look good. It looks janky. You'll see what it looks like in a minute. But it's kind of like, it's not the worst, right? It's kind of passable for the year it came out, I want to say. But yeah, I mean, small dev team. But the real sin is the plagiarism and the terrible acting and, and audio, which you'll find out about soon. Right, I'm going to try and load this up. I'm using a program called DXWND. This is a DirectX /OpenGL wrapper. I had to set up a bunch of options in this to get it to run in a window. It just refused to run in a window, and yeah, it was horrible. There was actually a complete Amiga CD32 version made, but it never got a publisher. Yeah, I don't know where that is. Anyway, the version I have is the PC version. It actually ran fine. I didn't need the wrapper to run it. It's just getting it to run in a window was impossible without this. So, without further ado, I present to you, with a limiter turned on, because I know the sound is all over the place, Limbo of the Lost. Let's go. Please capture. Please capture. Yes. That is not the stream, that is the frame rate that I'm seeing it at. Now that may be because I'm streaming it, and it hates it.
Forget reality. Surrender to your darkest dreams.
Oh boy. Right, so that thing is definitely a little off. It was a little smoother than this before. Let me try capturing it with a different method. Limbo of the Lost. Window capture. Where is that? Turn that on. That's better. Right, this game is like super loud. So I'm going to turn it down a lot. I'll turn the limiter off for now because the limiter is actually bringing the volume way up, and it could detract from the experience, but we'll see. Right. So yeah, this should be smooth for you guys now, right? So this is what you get. There's a credits button. Tim Croucher did all that stuff. There were theme music, vocals, puzzle design, codename designer, Lawrence Francis, puzzle plagiarism. Visuals and animation, programming and sound, creative project director Steve Bovis. And then they had like a handful of other people as well that helped with the distribution. But that was basically all of the people involved in the making of this game. Let's just get into it. All this. Aye. Remember when I were a lad, and we had this Amiga Atari ST, and we always dreamed that one day together we'd be able to make our own game. And we used to love playing them games back then, with their puzzles and their adventures and their rooms, with all sorts of stuff in and dialogue and all that. And we said, aye, we can do that. We don't even need to do it. We can just steal it. And so, after many years, finally, we're able to release our own game. And so now, we present to you the fruits of our labours. Ladies and gentlemen, Limbo of the Lost. Bastard. Haven't used that in a while. Alright, let's go. Enjoy this cutscene. I've seen it before a few times. Right, I did turn that down, or what? Hold on a minute. What the fuck? That was so loud. The limiter's going back on. That's literally, like, when we get into the game, this. I'm sorry, what?
The dead do not welcome the presence of the living. You remind them of all they have lost.
Pardon? Oh boy, this is going to be a button stream, isn't it? The dungeons. Prologue. Prologue. Not sure if you mind or not. You mean how it... you can see the space at the top a little bit? Yeah, it's... You know what? This is a window catcher I don't use. I will fix that for you. In fact, you know what? I won't. I'll turn off the space thing. There you go. That's fixed.
Good, good, good. No. Do not be fearful of me. I am to help, not to hurt. I am friend.
Oh,
COVID?
Who? What? Who are you?
My name is Alec, and I will help you if you ask.
Whew. Well, you gave me a start, Eric. But tell me, what is this place?
He sounds like
Why
a Dark
have I
Souls
been locked
NPC.
up? And how long have I...
Now let me tell. This is bad place for you. This is bad place because
It sounds like Phil Mitchell does, doesn't he?
Mercy filled.
What have I been locked
Dark
up?
ones?
And what don't entail?
Ah, the four evils. They prison you here. You must be of big importance.
Supposed to be in a punch-out tournament.
But Eric will lose you. You just wait and see. I told you I could help. Already I have lost you from your prison cell.
Oh. Did crash? Fuck's sake. Okay, one sec. Tools. That did not crash when I tested it like 15 times. But now that I'm streaming it, suddenly it crashed. Modify. OpenGL. Hug OpenGL. Okay. Try it again. Oh yeah, this fucking menu, by the way, what does this mean? What does any of this mean? Back to hell? Okay, oh, that's like load save. Your soul cannot be saved. I guess because I can't save my game. End is nigh. I think that means exit the game. Don't obfuscate your fucking options. First of all.
Mankind are the one that creates evil on Earth. It is the choices it makes that free or enslave our soul.
It is the choices it makes that free or enslave our souls.
Forget reality. Surrender to your darkest dreams.
Yeah. Would you not? There we go. Oh, no, it keeps right, getting like I said before, getting this to run in a window in the first place was a nightmare. There you go. Everyone ready for the cutscene again? Oh, you can't skip this, by the way.
There is a strange living presence. Why, it's immortal. A living warrior. The dead do not welcome the presence of the living. You remind them of all they have lost.
Jesus. Did they not watch back their own cutscenes? I don't know. I'm sure they did. It's just, you know, there are limits. Did they not balance their cutscenes? Certainly not. Wait, why's my controller on? It's not gonna work. Can you imagine if Limbo of the Lost worked with a Bluetooth controller?
So you are awake. Good, good, good. No, no, no. Do not be fearful of me. I am to help.
Okay, we get to watch this again.
I am friend.
Can't wait for it to crash again.
Who? What? Who are you?
My name is Eric. And I will help you if you ask.
Well, you gave me a start, Eric. But tell me, what is this place? And why have I been locked up? And how long have I...
There is no real reason for this thing to be upside down. It's
Now
correct.
let me tell. This is
He's a
bad
roof
place
goblin.
for you. This is bad place because the dark ones, they are not mercy filled.
This is like sick COVID, isn't it? Like old Golem COVID.
The poor evil.
Oh, there are dark ones everywhere.
You must be a big
Hanging from the roof.
for them to lock you all up.
Yeah, I'll open up your cell for you.
You just wait and see.
With my finger.
I told you I
Which
could
is a
help.
key.
Already,
Okie
I
dokie.
have lost you from your prison cell.
Thank you, Eric. But tell me, why am I here in this godforsaken place?
No,
Because
I
friend
does
redeemed
not
it.
know. But there are others that you will meet. They will be much more knowledged. Now come quickly. You have much to do. Oh, look. Look there! You have an earthly guide! They are said to be better.
Oh, we got further than last time, huh?
An earthly guide?
Right, the fourth wall's been broken.
Yes, look! They're on the other side!
Whoa. Whoa.
Well,
Don't touch.
now I must leave you. But first...
Oh boy. I'm the #1 streamer for this garbage, huh? No, let's not call it garbage. Let's give it a fair shot.
Gift. Take it.
Oh, no.
It might be great.
You don't have to, honestly.
But I insist. You never know. It might be just of usefulness later.
Well, okay. Thank you, Iraq.
Now I
Grim.
go. But I will be keeping eyes upon you.
Okie dokie.
Okay. So you're my earthly guide.
You want to back up a bit, cameraman? Right, we made it! I set the OpenGL wrapper on and it didn't crash yet. We made it past the intro cutscene. I will save. What save? This is save, right? So, first of all, as a developer, a friend had asked me to sort of be objective a little bit in this, in the same way that I was in Resident Evil 6. So, my first point of contention is that your intro cutscene is way too loud. That scream is distorting. It's so loud, and it's like 1,000 times louder than anything else that happens. That needs bringing down a little bit. Grave decisions. Okay, I pressed escape and I'm presented with an options menu. I don't know what the fuck any of this means. Right? These are options. Quality of life change. If I have a save game option, I want it to be called save game. If I have a load save option, I want it to be called load save, not fucking resurrection. What does that mean? Back to hell. Okay, I'll give you that one. That's okay. Back. Save. End is nigh. Okay, I guess quit game? Exit? But come on, man. Yeah, this makes no sense. Just think about that. Think about those things. When there's 3 of you developing a game, it's important to make sure that you have at least one other human being playtest it. So that you can sort of iron out this stuff. And if you find that they open the menu and you have to explain to them what this means, then it's wrong. That's my first real save. Imaginary friend calls this. Oh, I right-clicked and a Ouija board appeared. Right, this is a little much.
Why do I have a Luigi board?
Right, now I can only select S, O, and Q. When I click S, it brings up the menu. So that's save. That's the quit. And that's the menu again. Okay, so second point of contention. Here is a Luigi board where I have 3 options that I can select in the middle, 2 of which open up the same menu and one of them just exits the game. What is this load? Okay. So why does L go to load and S not go to save? That's a bug. And none of this does anything. Right, hold on a minute. So another thing, there's no options for the volume, so I have to keep using
Windows G enable.
to go to the Wintermute engine and turn it down by 50% because it appears to have unturned itself down since I turned it down in the intro cutscene. The text changes. Oh, it does. It says it on the doodad. Well, anyway, we have a right-click menu that supposedly is a shortcut to these options, but actually it's just quicker to press escape. So that's pointless. Right now, there are 2 pieces of music playing at the same time, which I'm not enjoying, because there's no way to stop it. But you know what? It functions, and I can play it, so I'll give it that. The Seal of Sufferance. I feel like we're all seals of sufferance.
Sorry. It's not sorry. It's nothing. Sorry. It's nothing. Sorry. It's nothing.
Sorry, there's nothing.
Sorry. It's nothing.
Okay, I don't know what you're saying, but...
Sorry. It's nothing.
Here are some manacles. Guys. Chat. Every time I change screen, the volume resets to 100%. So I'm going to have to turn my own volume down and leave yours, like, there. That's impressive. Right? How do you even do that? I wouldn't know how to make that happen if I made a game, like, on purpose. Our compass is really helpful. I'm sure it'll have some use later. Anyway. Oh, the music stopped. Oh, that's good. Now bear in mind, some of this might be because of how I have to run it. Like, I'm willing to excuse that because it might just be because I have to run this through a OpenGL wrapper, that software is somehow interfering with it and whatever. I'll give them that. Music is gone. No, one of the pieces of music is gone, friend. There were 2 pieces of music playing on top of each other. This perspective is really good. Wait. What's that? Hang on a minute. I'm scared of tabbing out of this, but it's important. Okay, another small thing that I have to point out as well. It is a little bit wide. This game wasn't intended to be run in widescreen, but that is what I decided to do with it because I figured it probably wouldn't make much of a difference to the visuals anyway. So if you see things and they look a little bit stretched, that's more my fault than anything. This is like Star Trek perspective. How do I read this sign? Okay, I've pressed every button, that doesn't seem to do anything. Oh, now I have... Oh, right. So what you do is you... Let's go back in here. You right-click... So, yeah. Maelstrom suggests bringing up the Luigi board, and you look around the edge and you've got all this stuff, right? And it says look, sense, take. This doesn't do anything. However, if you right-click on the object, then you can do it.
Take that.
Oh, we've got subtitles.
I don't think so.
Okay. Now that I've done an... Oh. It worked this time. I was thinking that once you couldn't interact with it, it wouldn't let you anymore, but it just broke. Okay, let's leave. When I smash my keyboard, it turns subtitles on. Wait.
Door to my cell. It's unlocked. The door to my cell.
What button was that?
Unlocked.
Right, I don't know what button it was, but basically press all the buttons on your keyboard. The only one that does anything is P, and then apparently one of them turns on subtitles, so, you know, great. So what does he actually say when I look at the Seal of Sufferance? Ooh. This seal belongs to the mighty Book of Sufferance. Mankind will have no peace until they are reunited by a mortal hand. Never let it out of your sight. Okay.
No sense, no feeling. No sense, no feeling. I don't think so. I don't think so.
Right, what did you say when I did this?
Sorry. There's nothing.
There's nothing happening. This gift from Iraq. Oh, that was his name. Wriggles in my pocket. Strange gift. Strange fellow. I said it in the bottom right. Okay. Let's find out. Why? T. T is subtitles. Okay. We've learned something.
Imprisoned soul.
26 keys, one of which is doing anything, and you choose T instead of S for subtitles.
Jethro Quagmire. Punishment. Imprisoned for eternity for waking me up. Signed Grunger.
Grunger.
Who on earth is this Grunger fella?
Is the volume okay for you guys now? Wee. Yeah, okay, good. No, not yet. Go back. Go back! There's another sign.
Imprisoned soul.
It's all voice acted.
2590. His name? Arthur Itis. Incarcerated for eternity for clicking his fingers.
Arthritis, huh?
Signed Grunger. Grunger, eh? I think I better keep out of his way.
This is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer font. I think. It says Arthur on the poster. Author. Wait, Author V? Maybe that was COVID. Arthuritis. Right, yeah, you're right. Okay, good. I better be more observant. How am I ever going to beat this game if I'm not so observant? Nil by mouth.
I can't take that. I don't think so.
Sometimes it breaks if you don't let it give it long enough.
The smell of death is all around. A poor, unfortunate soul.
Why did we get a window that time? So apparently a lot of this stuff is from Morrowind as well. I haven't really played Morrowind that much, so I'm not going to recognize any of it if it is. Yo, he's got the zoomies in this corridor. Meow. I'm not a huge fan of this walking towards the screen perspective. It doesn't feel quite right. Oh. Yeah, me too, kid. Me too. What's your fucking name? Who is it? Who are we? Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's a stone coffin. I can't take that. No. Action. To disturb
Hey, Simon.
the dead.
Well, I want you to disturb the dead, and I'm the one playing the game.
It's a stone coffin.
Okay, fine. I'll take your word on that. Sense it.
Can't hear a thing. It's as silent as a grave.
Ba-dum-ts. I like the way he turns around to look at us, like when we get to a new room. He's like, now what? Spirit guide, help me! Okay. F1 also opens this menu. Let's go this way. No, not that. Why does that guy look like a chubby Rich Hammond? I don't know. He only looks chubby because I have it on widescreen though. So maybe it is just Richard Hammond. Shh! Grunger! I guess I have to escape, right? So there's no point in me going that way. I'm just gonna leave through the front door. Granny's kitchen. Oh!
Nobody. I ain't got nobody. Oh my word, a visitor. Now there's a surprise. I don't get much company down here. Well, you wouldn't, would you? Now come closer, me lad, and let me get a good look at you.
Well, what do you think? Shall I? Oh, well, in for a minute.
I didn't even get a chance.
So, what? I'm sorry, I mean, who are you?
Oh, faggot's the name, and cooking's me game. And my, what a fine yield of flesh you appear to be.
You're the flesh madam.
Oh, okay, that name is also the name of a pork delicacy in the UK. I'm not defending it. I don't even want to say it.
Sounds very
But,
grand. I'll have to look that one up. Never done a captain before. Might have to check the books.
Let's just call her Grandma.
Excuse my ignorance, but when you say done a captain, look this up and check my books, what exactly do you mean?
Well, you'll have to be cooked off, won't you? Can't serve you raw now, can I, Briggsy, me lad?
Briggsy? Is that us?
Me? Why on earth would you want to cook me?
Well, it's my job, you see. Any of you lost souls that should happen into me kitchen are fair game for Grunger's rule.
Ah, but I'm not actually a lost soul. I'm a mortal man.
What? Alive? Living? Not yet dead?
I'm afraid so.
The short
Oh,
attention
my
means a
word.
cigarette. It does.
Now what are to do? I'm not sure as the rules to cooking up mortal men. Poor young Grunger. Wager he'd never forgive his old man. I'll bet he'd spit you out so fast you'd hit the furthest wall.
Well, perhaps I could help. What is it you need?
Well, I'm not too sure, really. I knows. Why don't you runs off and find me something nice, tasty? Ooh. And then
Please stop zooming in.
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
best you do, my lad. Well, off with you. Young Grunger wants to have his feed soon.
Right, so this kind of looks like the animation from a kids show of the
Nice
time.
look, though. Shame you're immortal, Briggsy, me lad.
Grandma, no.
Do not say a bloody word.
Fuck off. What's your name? Grimsy? What was his first name? Did anyone get it? I want to call him Gareth Grimsy, but she did just wolf whistle at me, but she was careful not to whistle too loud because it would distort the mic.
Okay.
This part says it holds sleeping snot, 95% proof. At present, it stands empty. Well, it's fucking useless then, isn't it? But if we can put that in the brew, we can put Grimsy to sleep, and then we can get out of here. The text on it, I know, the text was straight and the bottle was round.
Books. Books.
Ooh.
And some more books.
Sorry, Pastry, it's a horror game. Benjamin Briggs. Right.
I can't take that.
What I was saying, it's the real life commander of the Mary Celeste. Oh. What I was saying is that there are kids shows from like the early 2000s that you'd get on like BBC, like CBeebies or BBC in the morning, and like this is the kind of quality level of the CG that you get from one of those.
It smells off.
It smells old.
It's Dark Souls 2. Oh boy, I had to right click there, otherwise I would have been soft locked. That was scary. Okay, no, it just takes a little while for the cursor to come back. Yeah, I'm gonna save it soon. I'm sort of periodically saving.
Right, you are.
So what I can say for Fren, thank you at least for redeeming something that is a point-and-click game. Like Darkened Sky, the gameplay was dog shit, and it was really difficult to get to want to keep playing it. At least with a point-and-click, functionally speaking, it's pretty straightforward. There's not a lot that can go wrong.
Where the hell am I?
That's a Christie screenshot. Oh boy! Oh wow, we're in some kind of castle in... Oh, I guess we're in Limbo, hence the name of the game, right? That was a nice model.
Books.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, and some more books.
I'm just gonna walk around my own face here. There we go. Bootsy. Benjamin Briggs. Okay, so this, I can't remember what the name of the game was, but this is a screenshot from another game. This whole room. So this is probably the most egregious example of just plagiarism that it has. I don't know if it was supposed to be plagiarism, sorry, placeholder, and they just never replaced it, but there you are. It's amazing that there are going to still be people here that were watching Xenosaga.
Won't budge.
It's like, well, we're playing like one of the best RPGs ever, and now we're like here. What the fuck? It's a real dude or based on one? Yes. Yeah.
No sense.
Alright, so the lever won't budge, and there's nothing else we can interact with in the room other than this rope.
It won't budge. It won't budge.
What did he do to deserve this? Good question. Actually, I don't know much about the Mary Celeste. Isn't that a ship that went missing
It won't budge.
on a voyage one day? Was that one of those Bermuda Triangle ships? The Sargasso Sea? Ma, I know you like a drink more than anything, but I did not get fed yesterday. Grunger. So she likes cranny. Okay. Cranny, not granny. I'll call her granny. She likes a drop of the hard stuff. Beware, water. Oh, it's scary. Scary water.
What the?
What do you mean, beware fucking what? Beware that? What's that? Where's the sign for that? This statue's great. It's like water's coming out of its neck.
It's a water fountain. A Gothic fountainhead.
Fountainhead.
I don't think so.
Can you say that again for me?
A Gothic fountainhead. Sorry, there's nothing.
Does that glow when I open the menu, that thing? It does, okay.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay.
There's nothing. I can't take that.
What about?
Sorry.
Okay. No way out.
I can't take that.
Right, action.
I need a key. It's locked.
Alright. So I guess we have to get the key off that sleepy dude. Shrek or whatever his name is. And in order to do that, we should probably drug him with the sleepy goo, but there's no sleepy goo left. Fountainhead is their version of Pyramid Head. It's going to start pegging it down the hole, splashing you. Oh no. Wait, a jar. Yo, there's a jar. I almost missed it. This jar contains the liquefied fat of humans, collect from cadavers no less. Cranny lived to cook with this stuff until an unfortunate event with a naked flame burnt her eyebrows off. This is a flammable material. I will remember this. We now have something that can create fire. Something that can create fire.
No. You must be mad.
Is that a bowl of Skittles?
No! You're not spoiling my brew with that rubbish.
You're not spoiling me brew with that rubbish, you bastard.
Interesting.
The subtitle. Oh, that's grand, that is. Oh, wow.
No! You're not spoiling my brew with that rubbish.
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
No! You're not spoiling my brew with that rubbish.
Alright. Alright, you're not spoiling my brew with that rubbish. Hey. Come on, you bastard, I'll have your legs. I'll break your legs, that was it. I'm gonna need more drink after this game. Wait, no, Grunger.
What a stink. Shh. You'll wake my master. Who said that? Show yourself. Silence. You fool. Otherwise we'll both be in for it.
You'll wake me, master, you will.
Okay. But exactly where are you?
Yeah, good question.
Down here, at the Master's feet, as I always am.
Oh, hello.
Do not wake my master. He gets very angry.
He does look a bit of a handful.
Oh, believe me, he is. I was a fine figure of a man, but then I foolishly woke him before dinner. And look at me now.
Can't be much fun, I'm sure, being ahead and all.
I can assure you it isn't. All he does is sleep.
Why is everyone whispering in the mic?
Mind you, he is very adept at decapitation. Look what happened when I woke him.
Okay, I get the message. I'll keep the noise down.
Use a compressor.
I don't suppose you know how I can get out of this place, do you?
Let me think. Trink. Yeah, of course. I remember now. Ouch.
Ooh, are you okay?
You kidding? After all this time, I'm used to it.
You know what? I would have been able to tell what happened there if it wasn't so fucking zoomed in.
Tell you what.
How to get out of here? You were going to tell me.
What?
Okay, hold on a minute.
Oh yeah. Now let me see.
There's the rest of the drink.
You see, the master holds the key to the dungeon. If you can get it from him, without him waking, you'll be free. But if he should wake, well, I don't think I need to explain.
And that's your help, is it? I'm sorry, I didn't get your name.
I call me Ed.
Head to the head.
I'm doomed, aren't I?
Kudos for them for putting subtitles in the game, though.
Don't be so impatient. My master is not yet eaten. Perhaps you could find a way of increasing the potency of his daily growth, if you know what I mean.
Like a Mickey Finn.
Well, I know no one of that name, but you yourself might try. Shall we say, a sleeping draft?
Yeah, I already figured that out, Head.
Oh, right. Very clever.
When you have the gruel, return here with it and place it next to me. I will wake my master, as I always do, and the gruel will do the rest.
Can we tie him to our belt and carry him around like
But at least it's a plan.
that fellow in God of War?
Good, now go. And remember, the stronger the gruel, the better.
Well, I think we'll just play along and hopefully we'll wake up from this nightmare.
Audio balance is a little weird. Mainly that everything is louder than the dialogue. The zoom-ins are killing me. It's really, really difficult to look at, honestly. Like, it makes me feel super claustrophobic.
Okay.
I gotta try something.
I'm not searching him. Not until I know he is completely knocked out.
Okay, I was hoping I could wake up and smash my face in, but... I'm not over the fact that we're a character. Oh yeah, that's true. Us, like, they broke the fourth wall at the very start of the game. They're like...
Here's the guide, the spirit guide.
No, it was like COVID, wasn't he?
Oh, the spirit guide is here to show you about.
I told him I said, well, now, Bertie, my lad, you can call me a saint or you may even call me a sinner. But what on earth did you expect? A bag of salt and a half-acre peas? I mean, of course, that beast is right. You will never get juice from a cow that you wanted to, I told him. But you did it.
Even the skeletons had enough of this shit.
My word, would you look at that? It seems we have company. Do we?
Don't give up, skeleton.
I say, hello, sailor.
Oh,
Hello.
I didn't see you up there.
I mean, it wouldn't, would you? And what should you? What with me stuck up here like this? Get any idea how long I've been hanging around in this soldier little cage? Well, of course you haven't come to think of it, neither have I really. It's like day after day, night after night, just sitting here. But of course, I do try and satisfy myself. I do a little bit of thinking if you get stored on the other end of this land on the floor there. Oh, and sometimes I like to start counting the bugs.
It's me playing this game right now.
And I do like to look up.
It's self-aware.
And pretend I'm looking at the stars, you know, because I like the constellations, I like the Orion, which is big out there, and the little sword that hangs there, that's quite nice, I like that. And sometimes I just imagine I'm like,
So am I?
and the waves come in like that, and I might even go and get
Am I supposed to?
selfish or some block them and get to me that sort of thing, cut some winkles, I start winkling, you eat winkles, children in there. Hello?
Ah, okay.
I say hello.
I was worried.
What? So, oh, I'm sorry. I think I must have nodded off.
Funny that.
Oh, that's all right. Don't you mind me. He must be exhausted, poor old thing. Playing in the main cell and hoisting up the
I wish I could adjust the volume of the music because I kind of want to hear this dialogue better.
Sucky old sea dogs do out there.
Well, so tell me, what are you doing up there anyway?
Oops. Oh, bugger. Hang on a sec. Is it gone, is it? Ah, that's better. Now, what were you saying?
I was asking why you're hanging up there in the cage.
Ah, well, you see, he put me up here, didn't he? Banished demons off his food. Sorry.
Who said you were putting him off his food?
Oh, that big lump of an bunger. He's a gal around here, you know.
So, what exactly were you doing to put him off his food?
And why are you
Ah, well,
half the volume of every other character?
I do think it may have been me bodily emanations.
Sorry?
Well, you know, my sort of odoriferous resonance.
What?
Volume essence.
Well, to put it bluntly, I stink. Mind you, he's got some room to talk. He's all flatulent, pressure, literally.
Oh, I see. I wondered what that smell was. Whoa.
Ah, well, you see, it's this body of mine. It's still a bit fresh, really. And as I'm sure you're aware, being this seafaring chappie like yourself, decomposition will not be rushed on this neither's journey.
Well, you lost me.
I shit in his gruel, dude. I don't want to spell it out for you, but you're dense.
Do you know, if I could find it, maybe I could lower you down.
I know where the rope goes, kid.
That would be wonderful. You know, I've almost forgotten the lovely feel of the terra firma. But, you know, I don't know where that rope starts to.
Well, I'll have a little look round and see if I can't find the end of that rope for you. I dread to think what else we'll find.
Well, good luck then. No, and you be careful, say your boy, won't you?
Did you just wink at me with your gross, fucking putrid eyeball? You know what?
Or have I just
That's wrong with me. It's not your fault. You're decomposing. I'm sorry. Anyway, I figured out the puzzle.
Okay. Okay, excellent. Sorry.
Oops, it's out the window. Hang on a minute. Lever doesn't do anything. But we burned that.
It won't budge.
That was the puzzle. And it's still lit, so let's burn the other one.
No! What have you done? Poor old Bodie. Stay with him. Now I'm gonna have to torture him. Nobody ever loses touch of the time. I just can't keep it down. Or you're like...
Poor old Boji. It is making me laugh. I'm amused. I am amused. Unlike by any of the jokes in Skittles' game. We've still got, I thought I had to rush with the torch, but it's still lit, so I guess we just have an on-fire torch in our pocket now, and that's fine. I can deal with that. I can suspend my disbelief for that.
So where's the potion? The only draft you bought was when you opened the door.
Good. The subtitles had him laughing, but the actor didn't find the joke funny enough.
Ooh, I say. Thank you, sailor boy. Be careful.
I'm not happy about carrying this, but if you're sure.
Okay, cool. I have a severed arm. My favourite.
We do have feelings, you know.
Oh, the little smile. Sorry, right click, grab.
Okay.
So far so good, it's functional. It's trashy, it's definitely not great, but I'm not having a bad time playing the game. Yet.
A poor, unfortunate soul.
I just wish the audio mix was better. William Nilmate.
A poor, unfortunate soul.
Oof, I was just reminded that the shoulder pain is still here. I came back with a vengeance there for a second. Right, now I've got some human remains. I'm gonna go and put them in the brew. Ah, that's right, pastry. What are you playing today? Is it Sekiro Day? Or... Sekiro? Oh, is it your first Sekiro? Because that's super exciting. I still need to finish that game. I was streaming it for ages and then I just stopped playing it. But I'm really looking forward to seeing it again because I haven't seen the game in a while. So yeah, and as a seasoned Souls veteran, I'm sure that you'll experience the same thing that we all experienced playing the game for the first time, and that you'll have a really good time doing it. And actually, so that means we'll have to save soon, but let's do a little bit more of this first, and then we can do that.
No,
And we'll throw a raid at pastry.
You're not spoiling my brew with that rubbish.
What do you mean, the human skull?
There's nothing.
Good. Ta very much.
Ah, very much!
That's better. No, no! You're not spoiling my brew with that rubbish.
Sekiro is a great game. I need to finish it. It's actually a ton of fun to play when you're into the groove of playing it. And the thing that's been bothering me is about going back to it is that it's going to take me a while to get back into that groove. But, I mean, I'll probably get Echo the Dolphin Syndrome. Like, I'll go back into it and then I'll be like... God tier. For like a day. And then I'll be shit. After that point. Okay, the glass flask I think I can collect water with, right?
Excellent.
Yes. Great, I have a full
Sorry.
glass flask.
Sorry. There's nothing happening.
Oops, I right-clicked at a bad time. And the game has closed itself. That's something I need to be aware of. Because now we have to go through that dialogue again and do that puzzle again. It's fine, it won't take as long to get back. I just need to remember to save more often. Right. We're gonna have to go through this shit again, there's no way to skip it that I can think of. That's part of the problem with running it through a wrapper. It's making this do stuff it's not supposed to do. I'm using a different renderer that the game was designed for.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you up there.
How much you do? What with me stuck up here like this? Do you any idea how long I've been hanging around in this soldier little cage? But of course you haven't come to think of it, you about really. It's like day after day, night after night.
Zooming in. But you know what? Even though the form of this character model, I love that the skeleton's covering his ears. The form of this character models are not great, but the attention that they've put into actually texturing them, like I kind of appreciate that in a weird way. Now, this is 3 guys. I've been thinking about starting my own game project soon because I've had 2 major game ideas in the last 7 or 8 years and never got around to starting them. But if I had started making a game like 6 years ago, I might have finished it by now. And I was just thinking about that when I was looking at Omori and how that was like a one-person project and it's taken about 6 years.
What are you doing up there anyway?
And yeah, coding is a big problem for me, but I can learn it as I go. All I have to do is kind of figure out what I want to make, and so
why you're hanging up there in the cave?
It's on my mind.
Well, he put me up here, didn't he? I was putting off his food.
Who said you were putting him off his food?
In fact, I had 3 game ideas. One of them was an RPG-like thing, and the other one was more of a platformer thing.
So, what exactly were you doing to put him off his food?
Well, to be quite honest with you, I do think it may have been me bodily emotions.
Sorry?
Well, you know, my sort of odoriferous regulars.
What?
Well, to put it bluntly, I stink. Mind you, he's got some room to talk. It's awful flatulent, preserved, putrid.
Oh, I see. I wondered what that smell was. Oh.
Well, you see, it's this body of mine. It's still a bit fresh, really. And as I'm sure you're aware, being this tea-bearing chappy like yourself,
maybe I should overdub it so that it's like, you know, louder.
That rope goes. Do you know if I can find it? Maybe I could lower you down.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Do you know, I've almost forgotten the lovely feel with the terra firma. But you know, I don't know where that rope is tied to.
I'm trying to do his voice.
I'll have a little look round.
I'll have a little look around, see if I can't find the end of that rope for you. It bobs your ankle. I'll try to think what else we'll find. Cool, blimey.
Community voiceover roulette. That's Maelstrom's thing. But I've been thinking as well that maybe that could be an extra life thing for me this year.
Is it me? Or have I just had a conversation with the corpse?
I admire the commitment that goes into doing those voice roulettes.
Okay.
Right, let's save so I don't ever have to listen to that ever again. We could all do a better job voice acting it as complete amateurs. That's true. But I think enough of us have had enough of an appreciation for voice acting as it is, as an art form, that even if we're like trying, you know, we'd put the effort in. It's not just about reading a bunch of lines.
Okay.
And that's something I'd love to do, and I might do it with Omori, because I don't think Omori's voice acted.
Sorry,
I might actually, you know,
sorry.
give it some, you know what I mean? Like, make an effort to voice it properly and not goof. It'd be a good opportunity to do something like that. The problem I have is when you get like a bunch of female characters, it's like there's no way I can do that. So what do I do? And I've thought about that a few times because I listened to an audiobook of A New Spring, which was the prequel to A Wheel of Time. And the lady that was reading out the chapters, it went between a woman and a man. And the lady that was reading out her chapters, when it got to Lan Mandragora, the character, she started putting on like a deep manly voice for it. And I was like, well, what do you do in that situation? Do you just read it? Or do you try and put a voice on? You know? If Christopher Lee was reading that book, would he have to put on Egwene or Moraine or Suan's voice? It's hard work. It is hard work. Basically picking voices for is easy mode compared to some people. It is. Maelstrom is the king of having to deal with shitty voice requests because of the big RPG, voiced RPG of the year. Should give me Scooby-Doo for Mr. Exposition.
Braggy?
There's certain like goofy, like stupid voices, right? You can do. Like Goofy is a good one. I would enjoy that.
Excellent.
He cut his voice acting shots early on the movies game. They were amazing. I like that game. I wish Off of E would play it more. If you're listening. I like the movies where I try and rob someone and then I fail and I get punched. And then somebody gives me money. And then like Rob beats up a woman. That's all of the movies in that game. Every single fucking time. Why does that happen?
No.
Why? Burn it.
You must be mad.
You're mad.
You must be mad. No. I ain't burning that fucking now. I need it. This might be my key to a fortune.
And maybe less super seducer. Well, we all have to look forward to that, don't we? I'll get to the point I was at, and then I'm going to save it, and we're going to go raid pastry.
Thank you, sailor boy. Be careful.
Okay.
Just remembered I was voicing Monster Sanctuary while streaming, but forgot to install it when I got a new PC. Oh, is Monster Sanctuary... Which one is that?
I'm not happy about carrying this, but if you're sure. Us mortals, we do have feelings, you know.
The hardest part is switching. I agree. As I've done, you know, voices on some games and had to switch between them, and it really, like, I have a hard time anyway focusing on one thing for more than 12 seconds, and when I have to, like, keep switching between stuff and remembering what the voice is supposed to be, Parasite Eve, couldn't do it. It's difficult. Metroidvania. Yeah, it's the one where you have like little monsters that have skill trees and shit, right? That's a cool game.
Very much.
Very much. Right, let's save it there, and we'll come back to this game next week, and we'll carry on with it. But so far, like, I don't hate it. It's janky, and it steals from places, but I mean, it's not the worst game I've ever played. Not by a long shot. I definitely am having more fun than I was having it in Resident Evil 6. So... Imaginary friend calls this, let's save. Thanks for redeeming the game. We'll come back to that. And of course, we're now going to go raid pastry. Let's go to our end screen. I'll talk about a little bit more of what's coming up. Blank.